Sagittarius, to your December 20th through the 25th reading. Hope your friends are doing great out there. If your friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, guys. And happy holidays to each and every one of you. Okay, let's see what's going on. And for those of you, Scorpio, Sag, happy birthday. Yes, birthday. So, best message coming out for the 20th through the 25th. Card coming out is celebration. Woohoo! It does feel like, oh man, we got the 11-11 over here, and I'm really like, boom. It does feel like somebody just got engaged or is getting engaged. Could be going to a wedding, planning a wedding, or just planning an engagement party. I see a lot of parties going on. Could be Christmas Eve, Christmas parties, things of this nature. Just a happy home over here, filled with a lot of joy and celebration. Let's see what's going on. Somebody might even be coming home. Wow. Maybe somebody you haven't seen in a long time. It could be an old friend, an old, maybe a relative, a cousin, or somebody you haven't seen in a long time. It does feel like there is kind of a homecoming as well. So kind of clarifying on that for everybody. Take what resonates, what doesn't, throw the rest away. Let's see what's going on. Oh my goodness. The engagement is a really big thing, but I think the celebration of the family is also a big one as well. Really feeling like, yeah. It's talking about dreams coming true and confronting. So there was something that you do have to confront within your situation. You're getting engaged or something, you might have to look at the pros and cons, and you're like, oh my gosh. So there's definitely confronting yourself about certain situations, but it does feel like your dreams are coming true. So you guys, if you're getting married, there could be a little bit of the cold foot syndrome going on as well. Even engagement, right? If we're having an engagement party, oh my God, right? Or maybe even a baby shower, who knows, right? But however it is, it does feel like there's a little bit of a confronting feelings for yourself at this time as things are coming together. If you are having a homecoming of an old friend, maybe you're, should I welcome this person back? But I really like them. There could be something that you're confronting about whatever it is you're confronting. You will know what that is because it's your emotion, right? It's in your mind. So I'm not going to dig into that too much. You already know what it is. It's you looking on the outside going, okay. So there's definitely something within this celebration that you definitely have to look deep within. And it's talking about love. I don't know. Like I said, some of you might be getting cold feet about the situation. Maybe I don't want to do this. Am I doing this right? It does feel like a dream coming true. Are you making some, I don't know, for some of you it feels like, are you making their dream come true more than your own? Is that what you're confronting? Well, that's for someone. Like you're doing it for someone else, but you're not sure. Let's just put that there for just 1 second. Underneath the engagement area, guys, about the cold foot situation. I do kind of feel like, for some of you, are you confronting yourself because you feel like you're in love, but now you're kind of like, am I making their dream come true, or am I making our dreams come true? Am I doing it for them, or am I doing it for myself? I do love them, and there is a lot of love, but is this really what I want? But you know what? That's what the cold foot syndrome is, guys, right? But for others of you, it's kind of confronting the situation of what it is you truly want. Being a leader, you're taking the lead right now, but there is a lot of daydreams and decisions coming out of the confrontation. There it is again, coming out on top of each other. I think for a lot of you, this definitely has something to do with a marriage. For others of you, it's allowing this homecoming to come through. Do I really want my mother-in-law here? Oh my God, I am allowing my husband's dreams to come true, but because I love him, but I don't know. She's awfully strong. Let me think about it. Right? I mean, it could be just as anything as little as that. Or do I really let the kids come, and do I allow the ex to come see the kids for this party? Take it how it is, because it's definitely something like this, right? Something that's got you a little cold feet, a little concerned about the situation on whether or not this is who I'm allowing to come here. Even though this is so much joy and so much loveliness, there is still this concern in the background, right? That's what it is. You can see the success and growth within the love. The love is showing that it's within the success and the growth of what it is, right? So no matter what, the situation will be fine. It's just, I think that there's all this worry and concern going around you, which would be natural on any of the scenarios, right? So definitely in that area. Let's see what's going on. So going to the dreams coming true and taking the lead is really showing how you're leading the way, or maybe you're allowing someone to control the outcome. Take that how it is, guys. We'll see how that's going to work. Do you feel like somebody else has more of the lead and more control than you do? Are you feeling like the leader? Or do you feel like someone else is leading you into something that you're kind of concerned about? I mean, it could even be to the point where you don't drink anymore and you're allowing somebody to come to this party who's, bringing alcohol, and you're like, whoa, I'm not supposed to be around alcohol. You know what I'm saying? So it could be, just take it how it is for you, okay? Because that's the way I do my readings for those of you who are new. Because in seriousness, everybody's story is a little bit different, but I will tell you one thing. It's because you're feeling very restless about the situation. There is something that's going on that you're not sure if this is just an impulsive decision. It was, maybe we, on the engagement marriage area over here, maybe it was an impulsive reaction to something, but maybe you're thinking, oh my God, we've only known each other for a year. What am I doing? We've only known each other for 6 months. What am I doing? You know what I'm saying? So you're just starting to kind of think about the dreams coming true, but is the dream coming true actually impulsive? It was something that's definitely unpredictable. So whatever is going on within the Four of Wands over here, maybe it's even unpredictable for you to allow people who drink or smoke weed or do any of those things into your home when you don't do those things anymore. Like, whoa, hello, this is like becoming old school. I don't do those things anymore. I never did them at all. See what I'm saying? So it's something that's very unpredictable. There is a lot of joy and celebration. You know this. Maybe it's unpredictable to, even want to see a sibling. Maybe you have sibling rivalry. Take it how it is. But I am definitely going on this engagement thing for a second here, guys, because it does feel like you're really concerned about the consequence of the situation. If I entitle myself to this person, and make myself, one with this person, you know what I mean? There's that cold foot again. You know what I'm saying? So it does feel like it's a little fear-based for you. So confronting the situation over here with the daydream, because it's on your mind a lot whether or not you should be doing this situation. There's a lot of disappointments and a lot of withdrawal at this time, but you're not sure if you should walk away from the situation. It's almost like as you're going through pros and cons, you're just not sure what it is you're supposed to do. Not sure if you should just leave this behind or just go through it. There's going to be a lot, because there's a lot of creative block right now, and a lot of impatience. And it feels like the impatience is coming from this other person that you're with. It could be a Taurus or a Libra, and you're feeling like I don't know, it feels very pushy, like this has to happen now. And there's causing a lot of indecisiveness or overwhelmed feelings of anxiety. If it's that ex coming back, it could bring up all those anxieties, like, oh my God, I'm going to let the kid's dad over here or mom over here, and maybe they were, there was infidelity in the relationship that you're still kind of, very upset about. There's just a lot of lack of concentration right now, because you're really kind of like lack of concentration on other areas, because you're very focused on this one area of whether or not, you know what I'm saying? No matter what, guys, this is going to be joyful and you're going to have a great time. But it almost feels like you're saying at what cost, right? Because no matter what, the week looks great. It's got celebration, it's got good people, it's got the harmony, but there is something there that is making you feel a little weary, a little uncomfortable, indecisive, overwhelmed. On the love situation, it does say there is a resistance to change and the fearing of change. There it is. That's what it is. For others of you, it could just be holding on to the past of what this other person did and then allowing them to be around, or knowing that we don't get along. You know, my mother-in-law do not get along, or maybe my mother and I do not get along, but I do it for the children. And maybe you see that there's a resistance and change in them, right? They keep saying that, that they love you and they this and that, but then they get there and all they want to do is argue. So take that how it resonates. On the lead over here, it does feel like you're not sure if you're tricking yourself from the fear of change. Should I stay or should I go now? And like I said, for others of you, you're allowing someone into the home, into the party, and, into this situation who was full of deception and betrayal. But for others of you, it's almost like you feel like maybe you're giving something away that you're afraid to give away, right? Which would be your freedom if you're getting married. Is this the right person? Is this the right decision? To this person who's in the leader, I'm sorry, this is not you. This is them. Definitely could be a Taurus that you're dealing with, or an Aries. Or like I said, maybe even a Libra. Doesn't have to be. But I'm just saying they're the ones that feel like this is where they have more control over the situation. And whoever this person is, it just feels like they're the ones that always have the control, are having the control over this whole scenario. The success and the growth is talking about the financial independence that you have come to. You do have a lot of financial independence. Your independence just within yourself, being single, things like this. Some of you might work at home. You might have went through a lot of self-care. If we're talking about, inviting somebody over who gets drunk and you don't do so, or any of those things. You're talking about that self-care as well, in the way that you have grown throughout the years, months, however. But it does feel like there is also with this person, this person, I'm sorry, I just want to say maybe you feel like this person is a little smothering. I don't know. Maybe that's... Why is the jealousy and the smothering card come out? Is that where you're going to come to the conclusion that maybe you don't want to get married because it's too early? This is for somebody. They're just kind of smothering you. But they do have a lot of jealousy. Maybe this is where you feel like this could be harmful. However it is, you do feel like this person does have a lot of, there could be a lot of misunderstandings within this relationship with whoever this is, and this is why you're debating whether or not you want to do this situation or have them in the house, because you know that you guys do not get along very well, so you're really worried about the celebration, right? And it's just like the more that you're thinking about this situation, my friends, the more you're just kind of feeling like, I don't know, you know what I mean? It's, the Judgment card. Coming to the forgiveness of the situation. Should I just go ahead and forgive them? Should I have mercy? Should I do this? Should I give this, go ahead and just get over my cold feet and go on with this wedding? Get over this cold feet and just, go after this dream. That, it's always been my dream to be married, however it is. But it does feel like no matter what, it's kind of the awakening for you to figure out what it is you truly want, whether or not it's one of the other. For the majority of you, I would like to just know how this is going to work out. on a family situation, friend situation on that side of, oh God, here we go, right? Should they really be here? Let's pull a card and see how, for the majority, that's going to work out. It's talking about the coming up at the rapid speed and action, and you know what? There's going to be a quick decision that's going to happen. Whether or not you're going to travel to them or they're going to travel to you, however it is, it's going to be done very quickly. So it's almost like to the point where it's like whatever you are trying to confront, it's going to all happen so fast. You might not even be able to come up to the conclusion of what it is you really wanted. Did you really want them here or not? You're not going to have much time to really think about that. So now you're going to have to make other swift changes and other swift decisions for the party, for this house coming, for this situation. Four of Wands more than anything, right? So whatever's going on, it's almost like it's going to, as you're over here kind of just thinking and getting away with all this, oh my God, I don't know if this is going to happen. It just feels like it's happening right underneath your nose. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh gosh, here it comes, and it just happens. So I don't think that you're going to really come to a conclusion on that for the majority of you guys, okay? It's just going to happen, and then you're going to have, you know, fun is going to be where fun is. On this love situation, whether or not you're getting engaged, married, however this is, something big is happening, promise ring, whatever. Promise to be with you forever. And it could literally be a ceremony. Let's see what's going on that. There's a lot of courage and a lot of confidence coming out, and this could be this person here who's the leader coming out of them, because it's showing that fire again, that fire, and then, you know, the Queen of Wands could be dealing with Leo as well. But it is showing that they are definitely confident about the situation and very independent. They're really focused and ready and determined for this engagement, for this this wedding to take place. It does show that you do have sudden awareness and where you really want to take this. And it does feel like right now, as you're kind of planning this and getting this done, it doesn't look like it has to be this week. It just looks like it's, you know, it's on the horizon. Let's put it that way. You're kind of having this kind of a little bit of acceptance, but it's also like you really being suddenly aware of where you really want to choose your happiness and what you're doing. It does show a lot of emotional balance for you guys and a lot of compassion. But it does look like you're also really taking this very serious. I mean, you should be taking this very serious, my friends. This is not something you take lightly. You should take this very serious. And it does feel like all of a sudden you're taking this so more serious. That's kind of the outcome here. Now I'm really becoming aware because I'm confronting the situation of whether or not I'm going to do this or not. I'm not going to pull whether or not you guys are going to do that or not. That is on you. You have your own intuition and your own free will. I do not do that. I'm just telling you this is the way it kind of looks in this situation. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. Clarifying. Lots of thoughts and a lot of messaging going on. So it does look like you are taking this very serious and really getting down to the pros and cons of the situation through the messages. You know, texting back and forth, asking the right questions, really talking about the situation is really what it looks like. Really getting to where you need to be. Looking at the expectations from what it is you really want. Is this my expectation? Is this my highest expectation? Is this good for me? So it does really look like that's what's really going on. Let's clarify on the Queen of Wands really quick. That's your person, this leader. It is showing for a lot of you that it is a very mature person. You woman, man, doesn't matter. They're nurturing and they're very mature. It shows that they are some kind of official person as well. So for some of you, they could be in the military. They have a high-paying job. You know, they are definitely, you know, a very, you know, mature person. And a person of higher stature is what it looks like. They may even be wealthy or something like that as well. So, clarifying, yeah, you may even, this person may even be wealthy. I don't know what's going on, but it does show marriage. Wow. Wow. The marriage card did come out, and we're talking about marriage and the pathway, and talking about the pathway to the marriage, about the occupation, but also the concern about what it is that's going on within the situation. How is this going to work? The occupation card's like, how is this going to work? Is this really what I want? There is definitely concerns about the situation. Wow. Okay. Like I said, I'm not going to say whether or not you're going to take that high road or not, but it is definitely talking about, this is definitely, they are concerned about this marriage. They are concerned about whether or not you're going to back out. That's what it's saying. You're asking so many questions. Messages of concern. Wow, bottom of the deck. They're asking so many questions. They are worried. And if you guys know that it's not you worried, that they're worried, and it's worrying you, and it's actually vice versa, take it how it resonates. But they are definitely worried, going on you, that you're going to back out of this. Back out of this engagement. Back out of this marriage. Okay. So let's grab some angel cards over here of love really fast for those of you who are in love. For others of you, it's just, yeah, you know, this is just going to happen so quick. You're just like, okay. It's showing there is a lot of attraction. Well, of course there is. Okay, so, well, of course that, right? You better hope so. I wouldn't be marrying somebody I wasn't attracted to. Honeymoon. The majority of you, there's going to be the honeymoon. A lot of you are going to be able to get married and do this with this person. That's just because the honeymoon card came out does not mean it's for everybody, right? Because some of you are like, I don't know, I think I might be done. I don't know. You see what I'm saying? So take that how it is. Yeah, see, some of you are saying, I'm not going to do it. That's why I said we're not going to go into whether or not you are or not. Because literally some of you are going to have a wonderful honeymoon, and some of you are saying, I'm not going to do it, I'm going to back out. Right? Some of you are. There it is. Some of you are going to free yourself from the situation, and it doesn't mean you're going to free yourself from them personally. It just means, you know what, I'm not ready to get married. I'm not ready to make this commitment yet. Okay? I mean, that's just the way life is. Okay? Okay, guys. And that was it for you. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.